back.
Split Screeners, back in effect.
Remember to like, comment, subscribe.
Explains.
My name's Nick, joined as always by my host, Aaron.
Hey!
Zach, Gavin.
Hi.
We are doing our movie Bookie. If you don't know what that is, what the fuck have you been doing?
Right?
We've been doing this for 17 episodes now. This is our movie book club where we randomly pick a movie every week. We watch it and then we review it. This week was a random week because Zach was out of town, and my next pick, I Am Up Next, was one that we definitely all need to be here for.
Seems like collusion.
It was.
Really?
He rigged it.
Sorry about it.
So we're skipping his next week.
That's fine. I'll save it for 4 weeks from now. This week we watched The Condemned. We randomly spun a wheel last week. I can't even remember all the movies.
Spun.
I can't even remember all the movies.
Salt. I don't remember. There were some good
Paprika.
movies.
There were some okay movies.
Oregano.
I had good movies on there.
I feel like we had 6 okay movies on there, including the one that we
I had
watched.
2 bangers.
Wait, I went into the Gemstones. And
Amethyst.
Business.
Jesus Christ. Before we kick off this episode and talk about the movie that we watched, which was The Condemned, starring what? Stone, what? Cole, what? Steve, what? Austin, what? We are still doing a $40 Visa gift card giveaway for our 20th subscriber. 4 of those are us, so 16th subscriber that is not the 4 of us, which is exciting. All we need is for somebody, because it didn't happen a couple weeks ago, to comment pineapple apple pen on any video that we release this week. We will automatically be entered into the drawing. At this point, literally the first person that does it is going to win.
Yeah, no drawing. Just first person.
First person to comment pineapple apple pen that is not currently
That
in
is
this
not
room or engaged or married to any of the 4 of us.
So you
will
just
win.
cut our viewership in half.
Yeah, basically. There's 8 of us gone.
Come on, Jerry.
So 8 of you people have a chance.
Yeah, Jerry could win it, 100%.
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't. I thought if anybody would, he
After
would.
that fast food remark on that one video.
Disqualified.
Disqualified.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Jerry, for knowing what fast food is.
Yeah, now that we're back on that, Jerry, get a fucking education.
It's not what Cambridge says.
Cambridge tells us. What's the
I
definition?
don't remember.
Check your comment. It's on there. Fast
still
food does
good
not
kid.
need a drive-through.
Fast food
It's been
requires a
established.
drive.
All right,
Is Starvin' Arvin's a fast food restaurant?
Does it have a drive-thru?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely.
So there's a problem in America today with rampant stupidity. I think we need to address it.
You're right. People think that Applebee's is a fast food restaurant.
Because it
drive
has a
up?
drive-through.
Can you drive up?
Does that make
No.
does that make liquor stores fast food?
They don't sell food.
Yes,
So
You can buy fucking jerky from there.
That's
my
fast
God.
food. It's ready to eat and available, and it has a drive-through. All of Nick's criteria. What's your favorite drive-through fast food?
I'm a huge fan.
the local liquor store.
Look, man. Eventually, we're going to get popular on here, and people are going to go back to the video, and more people are going to agree with me than the 3 of you.
We'll just
I
keep bringing
guarantee
it
it.
up.
Yeah,
Breadcrumbs.
we have facts to back our
I don't give a fuck about the Cambridge definition.
It's not just the Cambridge. There are
It's
several others.
dictionary.com.
Oh, man. Dictionary.com.
Can you imagine 10
You mean
years
those
from now,
80-year-old
we have the
fucks
dean
that didn't
from
have
Cambridge
drive-thrus when they were born?
That's a speaker. We're gonna get the dean of Cambridge.
That'd be sick, actually. If you get the dean of Cambridge in here, I'll concede.
He's gonna put on his spectacles, open up the book, quote it. It's gonna be
I
great.
will concede at that point.
Yeah.
This is ribbon bookmark.
It's gonna be
Classy
great.
as
You'll be surprised how often this comes up.
Bro,
I've
all
solved
these
this debate.
dictionaries are written by old dudes that didn't have drive-thrus when they were
Drive-thrus
born.
have existed since like 1918.
Yeah, Zach's looking at that.
Yeah, I don't think it's 1918.
Continue the
but it's
video.
been a while.
It 100% was not 90.
Since the 50s.
Okay.
Okay.
That means that all these old dudes making the dictionaries didn't have drive-thrus when they were born.
The current dean of Cambridge is 38.
Well, he probably hasn't looked at the definition of fast food. He probably has more pressing issues on his hands.
There's nothing
What did
more
you say?
pressing. I said 1918.
You were only like 20 years off.
Yeah, that sounds more right.
Was it in the 30s?
1947.
Oh, okay, that's earlier than I thought.
1921, White Castle was the country's first fast food chain when it opened in 1921 in Wichita, Kansas.
Drive-through.
It did not have a drive-through, but it was fast food.
You
How
said
did that happen, Nick?
drive-through was invented in 1918.
I thought we were talking about fast food.
No.
Ah, fuck it.
But
No, we're talking about real fast food with a drive.
how did
God.
fast food exist
Alright.
before a drive-through?
They had drive-ins, which is still technically fast food. Sonic is still
You
fast
told
food.
me driving up to a order station doesn't count.
What do you mean? That never came up in our
Food pickup?
discussion.
Did he not just a few minutes ago?
I was looking up a definition. I did not hear that.
when you were talking about picking up to-go orders.
I
You brought
vaguely
it up.
remember something.
And he said, no, it doesn't count. You have to get on your phone and order it. Skipping a line.
I mean, you would have to get into it. Like, you would have to drive up to an intercom and order it the other way, too. So
Well,
it's
yeah, it's like Sonic.
a phone.
Yeah.
Question.
Possible
If
answer.
I pull up to Applebee's and I sit in their little drive-up thing,
Yeah.
and I go on their website and I'm like, yeah, I want a hamburger and let me get some mozzarella sticks. I'm gonna get a drink too. Okay, we're gonna submit that order. How long am I gonna sit there
First off,
waiting for my food to come?
that
Why wouldn't
person's
you?
a dumbass.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you are a
order at home?
dumbass. You
That's
order
what
at
I'm
home,
saying.
and then
That doesn't make it. If I'm ordering from home and then going to pick it up, that means it's
you're
not fast
driving
food.
through the Applebee's parking lot.
By your definition, that's a drive-through.
No,
You're driving through the
no.
parking
It
lot,
requires an
grabbing
intercom.
your food.
It requires an intercom.
I mean, restart
Your
this
phone is
episode.
an intercom. That's all it is.
The internet?
Yeah.
Intercom.
A connection between two people.
Internet communication. Intercom.
Look, I'm telling you. I'll let the internet tell you when we become famous on it.
The internet's already spoken, and Jerry doesn't count.
Jerry does count. He's
Yeah,
the
but-
only one that's spoken.
That
so
was
far.
collusion. You were at work with him one day. You're like, hey, I need you to comment on this and agree with me because nobody else will.
Jerry, you're right. Thank you so much.
Jerry,
We do appreciate your viewership.
we do appreciate your viewership and the comments.
You guys realize we've been arguing about that for 7 minutes now?
It's gonna be.
This is not the first time we've argued about this for 7 minutes either. This is the third or fourth time
going to be
already.
the last.
All right, we
Every time
watched.
it gets brought up.
Okay, for those of you that don't know, our Bookie is our movie book club that we started where we all randomly pick a movie and we take turns usually each week. We have had a viewer pick our movie one time. That was a lot of fun. That was a great
That was
movie.
a good movie,
Good
too.
movie.
And then, yeah, with Zach being gone last week, I might have... no, I didn't.
You did cheat.
I didn't
Yeah,
cheat,
picked a
but
movie.
I did get to spin a wheel, and which does mean I did get 2 picks in a row, which might be
It's fine.
cheating a little bit. But we did watch The Condemned, which everybody in here except for Aaron had seen, so we'll start with Aaron. What did you think of The Condemned?
Well,
Fast food.
fast food does not need a drive-through. Though I'll admit most have a drive-through. It is not a prerequisite.
Sorry, that was my fault.
Yes, it was. Condemned. It was an entertaining movie. As far as wrestlers becoming actors, doesn't always pan out. I haven't seen much with Stone Cold.
I don't think he's been in a lot. I think he's only been in a couple movies.
Yeah, because this might be the only
I
one.
feel like I'm a fact checker. Too.
You are the fact checker today.
The Fat Checker? I'm right here.
So he's not as good of an actor as The Rock. Had The Rock been in this? Shit. This movie would have been fire.
This might be my top 3 if The Rock wasn't it.
Yeah. Of all time, not just
It's
wrestling.
weird that we
movies.
just did our top 10 movies of all time and neither of you guys had a Rock movie in there.
I had to go with nostalgia.
He's the best
The
actor.
Rock didn't start acting until the
He was in
2000s.
Jurassic Park. He was in Lion King. He was in Terminator 2.
Yeah. I remember that, yeah.
He was everywhere. There was rocks everywhere.
Oh, shit. Alright, if we're talking about physical rocks, then yeah, The Rock's a great
Banger
actor.
actor. Yeah, it was a fun movie.
Jesus.
Another take on the Battle Royale genre. Not as good as Battle Royale in 2000, but...
I think this is what really, this came out before Death Race, and I think this kind of kick-started the whole Death Race idea, because Death Race is the same thing.
Oh,
So
yeah.
these
Yeah, they
cars.
all are.
And Gamers, the same thing.
I've seen that one.
I mean, they're all just plays on the Battle Royale formula that Battle Royale started, I believe. But it was good.
Hungry.
His acting kind of sucks, but he's hilarious.
Yeah, he is.
But he's not a good actor. He just kind of stares around.
I love Stone Cold.
I really wish he just
Great
said
wrestler.
what every time he appeared on the
He
screen.
should have.
What? This is a top 3 wrestler-led movie of all time for me. Again, we talked about it a little bit in our last top 10. I don't think that there's been a... Oh, I didn't think about Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan's got some good ones.
The sex tape.
Mr. Nanny.
Suburban Commando.
Santa with muscles.
Santa with muscles. Great movies.
But yeah, we talked about this a little bit in the top 10. We were talking about The Rock a little bit. I just don't think that wrestlers as actors I have found as successful, really. I'm not a huge fan of The Rock stuff. I'm not a huge fan of John Cena stuff.
Batista.
Batista's okay. I do like this movie for what it is. I think that it's entertaining. I like Vinnie Jones a lot as a villain. I think that he's a good villain.
Yeah.
I think that we did top 10 wrestlers, what was that, a couple weeks ago?
I think I missed that one.
And Stone Cold was my number 1 wrestler of all time, so I think that definitely plays into me liking this movie as much as I do. Because I don't think it's probably a great movie by any means. But I do love seeing Stone Cold in it.
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was goofy.
Yeah, I mean, I had more fun just ripping on it.
Yeah,
And
that's what we usually
giving
do.
Stone Cold lines since he never says
What?
a damn thing.
What? Yeah, the fact that they don't... And I think this is kind of an issue with all wrestling-led movies, right? Why don't you... They should play into the wrestling thing a little bit. Like, at some point in Hobbs vs. Shaw, The Rock should have said, "Do you smell what I'm cooking?"
Yeah.
Would have been better.
It would have been way better. He hit a rock bottom in one of the Fast and Furious movies.
Yeah, he did.
I remember that.
I'm sure he's done a people's elbow at some point.
Probably. Hulk Hogan never hits a leg drop.
But he can act.
Yeah, Santa with muscles.
Oh, fuck, yes.
Top 10 holiday movie of all time.
Has everybody seen Santa with Muscles?
I
No,
have not.
I'm not.
Oh my god.
Nick, we have to
Have you guys seen Mr. Nanny?
No.
Oh my god.
Suburban
Maybe.
Commando?
I think
No.
I've seen that one.
I haven't seen a single Hulk Hogan
Nick,
movie.
we may have just found our next 3 movie
Yeah,
bookies.
I think so.
Those are must-watch movies.
Okay, I believe you.
Must watch.
He's up there with Arnold, one of the better
Oh,
actors
yeah.
of all time,
Yeah.
for sure.
Those are...
Wasn't he in Surf Ninjas? Wasn't he the villain in Surf
Yeah,
Ninjas?
I think so.
Or one of... Maybe it was High Noon. I think it was
That
one
was
of the
3
sequels.
Ninjas.
3... What did I say?
Surf Ninjas.
Surf Ninjas. that's
3 Ninjas.
3 Ninjas, that's right.
High Noon Mountain
Yeah.
or some showdown. He's in that one. He's
Yeah.
like the enforcer.
Zach, you'd already seen this.
Yeah.
I kind of interrupted Gavin, too. Did you have anything else? Sorry.
No. No, it's a good movie. I enjoyed ripping on it. What?
Just a few things before we go on. It had been a very long time since I've seen this movie, so I
Me
was
too.
almost watching almost brand new. But one thing I noticed about it, I hate the camera work in this movie. There's terrible.
cuts.
It's like watching an
bad cuts.
anime.
Like there was one part where I mentioned to Aaron, you're in the control room, flashing about the different people in the control room. All of a sudden, you're in the bar with his girlfriend that he hasn't seen in a year.
Yeah.
And then you're back in the control room. And at first, I'm like, when did they get bar taps in the fucking or the
Who
cake
are
taps
these people in the control room?
in the fucking control room? That's cool. I get to have a beer while I watch this person get his head smashed in.
Yeah, the editing was very sloppy.
I loved all the reaction shots. Every time something happened, it was like an anime. It was like fucking Krillin was like, "Oh my god!" Every time something happened, it just got zoomed in. Just
Something else we brought up was the bar graph or the line graph.
I love that graph. It should
Of
have
the viewership.
looked like a little lightning bolt.
But yeah, back to the cameras. There's really bad close-ups.
Oh yeah.
I noticed anytime somebody got punched, the camera would shake like this, like the camera itself got punched.
Yeah.
it was like it was a found. It was like I watched Cloverfield. For
But
this movie.
worse.
But worse somehow. It was worse than a found footage movie in its camera.
Stone Cold's lines were cheesy, which goes into making it a
Not in a good cheesy way though.
I kind of enjoyed it.
They-
I mean, I did wish for the occasional what?
Look, I'm just saying he could have killed somebody. Like when he killed the last one, he could have been like, "You're stone cold."
Or at least a wrestling Easter
Some
egg,
reference.
like from
That's the bottom line.
Mission
That's what he
3
should have said when he jumped.
.16 or something like that. Mission file 316.
Yeah.
That would have been kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like wrestling movies should lean into that a little bit more.
Honestly,
That main chick though, like I for
Cynthia Rothrock.
Yeah. For the longest time, I didn't think she actually had any lines in the movie.
She had like one at the beginning and like one at the end.
I missed that first one. And it was just her angrily and disapprovingly looking at other characters who were like into it.
Yeah, even at the end when she hands him the bomb, she just gives him a look and then walks away.
It was like, we don't like your voice or the way you're delivering the lines, so we're going to axe 1 through 100 and then give you 101, 102, and then axe the rest. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a decent movie.
Yeah.
It is a movie.
It has
For
a-
what it is, it's not horrible.
It has a few good kills.
Yeah, I do like a lot. I do
Tori
like some of
Mussett.
the action in it for sure.
Yeah. I feel like they could have gotten a little bit more gory. I mean, they had like the accidental kill at the beginning, and then 3 or 4 other people just get blown up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone gets blown up.
Basically.
Basically, yeah.
Also, that the actress's name you're thinking of was
Cynthia
Tori Mussett.
It wasn't Cynthia
okay.
Rothrock.
It's Tori Mussett.
Musset.
At least I'm pretty
Must
sure.
it be
That
so?
looks like her.
Yeah, that's her.
Tori Mussett.
Yeah, that's her.
Tori Mussett. She's known for things.
She's been in movies.
Zach, give it a rating.
She was in Matrix Reloaded.
Ooh, Zach will like that.
Oh yeah, I remember who she was in that one. Fuck. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10.
Okay. Gavin?
4.
Aaron? Gavin hated this movie.
I didn't hate it. I enjoyed it a lot. I just thought it was goofy, and I don't think it was that good of a movie.
Give it a 4.5. Just because it was enjoyable.
I'm going to go much higher than the rest of you. And I'm going to go with 6.5.
2 points higher than me.
I really do like Stone Cold in this movie. I don't know where it's going to end up. I don't think it'll be my top 10 movie.
No, it's already out.
Yeah, this list is becoming very hard. It's definitely better than Blink Trick, though. That piece of crap, man.
Okay. Blank check deserves to be in everyone's top 10.
Alright, this was our 18th movie so far.
Yeah.
This series is so much fun. There's not a whole lot of like introspection we can go on. I feel like every movie, Bookie now kind of has to be like Natural Born Killers, where we like really, but a lot of movies that we watched just don't.
They're not that.
Yeah.
We're not going to deep analyze this.
I tried a little bit.
This is a
Good.
this is a action heavy.
Before Gore was...
No real storytelling to this movie, really.
None that matters.
Yeah. Next week, though,
Story will be important.
the story will be vital.
Yeah, vinyl.
We will have a deep dive.
Aaron will play the trailer here. This
maybe
is the end of the episode.
Here, let's watch.
Oh shit, it's him!
Starring Rupert Grint from
No,
Harry
he's
Potter.
from the movie.
Absolutely fascinating.
And introducing Bruce Cook
Look at who's fault.
as Patrick
Oh,
Smash
look at about a minute 30, guys.
in an incredible story
Thunderpants.
Oh, he's also from that.
of a boy with a unique
What the
gift.
hell?
You're going to be a spaceman.
And one big dream.
He's from the thing.
He's from the thing.
Do you know he's from that thing?
I didn't even know he was in this.
Wow. All right. Well, that's going to be a banger.
Let me read the synopsis before we get.
For some reason, I just imagine like that all playing out, but there's still not enough time, so he just pauses all of us and just has the video
Let
play.
one
We're
go
just-
now.
Oh shit, it's him!
He's from the movie.
From the director of The Borrowers,
Look at about a minute 30, guys.
Genius.
Oh, classic.
Oh, he's also from the...
Frozen.
We'll see.
Patrick Smash is a young lad with an
Heroic name.
embarrassing problem. Powerful, uncontrollable flatulence. Luckily, his best friend not only has no sense of smell, but is a genius who works out how to harness Patrick's power First, to win an unpowered flight competition and eventually to help NASA in a rescue mission to a failing space station. This movie is called Thunderpants.
It looks great.
We are going to be watching it on YouTube. I think that might be the only way we can watch it. It's free with ads on YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like a banger. And, like, I like a little bit of realism with my superhero stories, so this is, like, something I feel could happen.
Yeah, I have uncontrollable flashlights,
Yeah,
so I completely understand where Patrick's
And there is a problem with NASA making better rockets,
Yeah.
so
Um,
marry the two.
I first saw this on a TikTok. Then I saved the video. I showed Aaron. I wasn't going to let anybody know what we were going to watch. But eventually I was like, I need to prepare you guys for this.
I would have been totally fine going into this.
Plus, I do like announcing it on the episode. So
Yeah.
maybe Jerry can watch it. It's free on YouTube. Jerry, you should check it out before we talk about it.
Don't tell us the story though. Don't spoil it.
On the TikTok, they go more in depth. It seems that Patrick, early in the movie, because of the uncontrollable gas, his dad leaves. So it might be heart-wrenching at points.
I feel connection already.
Yeah,
Tearjerker.
for sure. So
It's a short one. It's only like 89
yeah,
minutes.
it's going to be one of the shortest movies we've watched. And it just looks like one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen. And I'm very excited to watch it all the way through with you guys. And it had to be one that we were all here for because this is going to be ridiculous, I feel like.
It's going to be good.
And it does star, as we pointed out clearly in the trailer,
Rupert Grint. He was in that movie.
He was in Harry Potter, guys.
This was like right after Harry Potter.
Yeah, I think this was right after the first one.
But which did he film first?
Harry Potter.
Because he looks really young in
He
this.
does look really young.
Maybe he filmed this first. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Rupert Grint, Simon Cowell, whoever that is, Stephen Fry.
Simon Cowell?
No,
Simon Cowell.
I
Callow!
was like the dude from American Idol.
This was his breakout role.
Paul Giamatti.
Yeah, Paul Giamatti. Speaking of Paul Giamatti, for
Keira Knightley.
future reference, has anybody here seen
Yeah.
Big Fat Liar?
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you seen Big Fat Liar?
No.
Well, that's going to be added.
I'm thinking about movies to add that I loved in my childhood. My next movie will probably be another WWE-led movie. It was on our random wheel last week and it didn't win, but good horror movie. WWE action.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen that one.
That one's good. So yes, if you haven't seen Thunderpants, I would recommend it. It's on YouTube. Check it out. We will be breaking it down next week on Movie Bookie. As we said at the beginning of the episode, we are still running a $40 Visa gift card giveaway for the first person in the comments. Pin Pineapple Apple Pin on the bottom of one of our videos. Zach's also running a giveaway on his TikTok Film Beast for one really good Sony movie, Morbius, and then 2 shittier movies for sure.
Yeah.
If you comment on our top 10 greatest movies of all time, top 10 list.
Oh, Zach, do you know how hard it is to get our 20 viewers to comment on our videos? We learned this
I
last
know.
week.
But if they want Morbing time without
true.
having to go out and buy it,
Who doesn't want Morbius? Fans vowed for this movie to come back in the theaters for just a pause.
we were all
second
just busy
run.
that weekend.
Yeah. They need to bring her back a
I
third
saw it.
time.
You guys didn't see it the second time?
No, I've seen it
I was
5
in
times.
Phoenix when that happened.
Should have seen it in Phoenix.
Yeah, you fucked up.
You really fucked up. It's a great movie.
So yeah, we're running 2 giveaways currently, so comment below if you're interested in one of those. Like we said at the beginning, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let me know in the bottom, in the comments down here, what you thought of The Condemned, if you've seen it. We will be back next week with Thunderpants, starring Rupert Grint.
Underpants.
The Pants of Thunder.
Thank you guys so much for watching. It is time to
Let it rip.